kicking off today's segment in Pastoria City, partially because I had some plans that have since been unfortunately dashed. Part of those I can still go ahead with, and I'm just gonna quickly do this before I move on to Lake Valor and do all that sort of fun stuff involving all the Magikarps. Yay! So a couple segments ago when I was bowling around in Island, I got the Strength HM off of Riley, and I've come to the decision that this thing needs to go onto the team regardless of whether or not I have, like if I need it in the overworld, then that's great, that's a nice bonus, but if we have a look at Strength here, it is actually basically a normal type equivalent of Earthquake, and Earthquake's a pretty powerful move. Besides the fact that it can hit for super effective damage, Strength is basically the same thing, but instead of hitting for super effective damage, it does have a 10% chance of increasing attack. I thought it was a bit higher. It was a bit weird. I thought it might have been somewhere along the lines of like Charge Beam's chance at increasing special attack, but no, it's only a 10% chance, which means the RNG was really trying to work against me when the opposition was using Strength those couple of times. And the obvious thing that's going to get booted out here is Crush Claw. The only thing that Crush Claw really has going for it is the gimmick factor, as well as it's got a side effect as well, but it's 50% likely to happen, and that's just a defense drop. I'd rather have the attack boost anyway, because the attack boost will stay on Suricate, whereas if I get any defensive drops, those bugger off when I kill the opposing Pokemon or if they switch out. So having my own stats boosted is a bit more beneficial to me than lowering the opponent's. I would have gotten rid of Swords Dance as well had the chance of an attack boost been greater, but 10% is probably not going to be something I find myself relying on any further. Like, going to +3 every now and then is really, really nice. But, yeah. I could just, like... I was considering putting a Choice Band on Suricate, but even then, the only move that would benefit from Strength attack boost anyway is Strength itself. So the other plan I had was to go to the move tutor and put Draining Kiss back onto Ghost Trick, and I just replace Moonblast. I feel like the healing would be a nice bonus to have. I am not afforded that bonus anymore because Miss Magius does not have Draining Kiss on her level up move pool, and therefore she cannot relearn it. I was not actually aware of this at all until I made an attempt at recording this segment and found out that that was indeed the case. So I'm basically stuck with either Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam, at which point it's literally just a matter of power. Moonblast is just better. So, gonna have to stick with Moonblast permanently. It's a bit of a shame because Draining Kiss is really rather effective. It's not really that much weaker than Moonblast, plus it has the healing. But, nope. Had to be like, no, you can't have that. Okay, yeah, I was wondering about this dude. He just sort of sat there turning around and shit, and I was just wondering if he was even a trainer, but no, he's not. Hello. These two are Magikarps are pretty hardy, so I don't see them dying here. It's all good. Okay. So let's get started with the first trainer here. I don't really know if I have all that much to talk about here. I would have gone with a straight 6 for 6 switch up here for this segment, but I've got, like, if I did that, I would still have had a couple of level 51s left in the box, and I decided to change that up just because originally I would have had both my fairy types coming with, and I don't really need that because of one is the play rough here, as well as the kind of just felt like avoiding type overlap here. Okay, so Perugly could be annoying. I don't understand how something that fat and hideously ugly can be incredibly fast. It's also a bit... oh. Okay, yeah, no, we're not having any of that. Suricate, get in there and close combat it. I'm just having none of that shit. Seriously. Had to use the Body Slam, and the Body Slam absolutely had to paralyze that one time. I think I've only been hit by Body Slam twice outside of paralysis, and on both occasions it's paralyzed. Well, no, 3 times now, because Body Slam didn't paralyze Suricate. What's my frame rate like here? So I remember when Jish played through this game, and by this count I mean the base Platinum, he had a bit of frame rate issues with this because all of these stupid Magikarps and whatnot. You sure you don't want to put in the effort to, you know, maybe train them up, evolve them? They might actually be a force that you could use to take over the world. It amazes me. It's got to be some kind of a gimmick with Magikarp that no matter how well known it is that they evolve into a very powerful Pokemon like Gyarados, they just dismiss the Magikarps anyway, just based on face value. Yeah, I can see. You pretty much drained the goddamn lake. And you're kind of an asshole for doing so. It's fine. Now, I think the way I attack this thing is just play rough, isn't it? Like, it won't be super effective, but it will be neutral. How much damage does that do? Ugh. Okay, that's no good. Is there anything on my team that can resist? No, there's not. Okay, I guess we'll just go on with Rampart, I suppose. Yeah, that does the trick. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is a pretty good move. It is weaker than Crunch, though. Plus, you can only use it if the opponent is trying to do a damaging attack, so far more situational than Crunch. Yeah. Alright, is that just the two left? God, this is gonna suck if I have to go bowling up towards Snow Point. Because that snowy route leading upwards is got a whole bunch of snow. Much like the bog and the Great Marsh, you can just sort of get caught up in it and move really, really slowly. And I imagine there's probably like a dozen goddamn trainers. I should probably look that up on Bulbapedia as I'm fighting off this dude. He's probably got a... I was kind of expecting a Toxicroak because, like, the last two grunts had aces that were used by commanders. Like, the first one had a Perugly, which was Mars, and the next one had this thing, Skuntank, which was Jupiter's, I think. How do we kick this thing's ass? I guess Rampart again. Nope, it got up a nasty plot and then knocked out Rampart. That's fine, just close combat it. I should probably go ahead and revive Rampart, because I am going to have another commander fight. You're not a trainer? Okay. Okay. I don't really care. I don't understand what this, like, wide area is even for. I guess it's just originally designed that way, and then there's just no water. I don't freaking know. So yeah, there's more grass. I don't know when I'm going to have access to this grass. It's probably going to be after I do everything with Giratina, which is going to be quite a while away. But either way. Okay, everybody's at 51, Suricade's at 52. I don't even remember which commander I'm even fighting here, assuming that I am still fighting a commander here. I think it might be Mars. Oh no, that's Saturn. What does Saturn use? He had a, what did he have? He had Toxicroak, he had Bronzong, among other things. So I feel like... Who do I lead with? Because if his Bronzong's got Levitate, I've got nothing that can hit it for super effective damage except for Suricate. I guess Suricate's gonna lead then. Alright, throw another save state because, I don't know, I'm paranoid like that, I guess. I'm thinking to myself that it doesn't make sense that I fight Saturn and then I fight Saturn again later in the playthrough. But that first Saturn fight doesn't even exist, so this would actually normally be your first encounter with Commander Saturn. So, I guess in that sense it kind of makes a bit of sense. Okay, so let's test the waters here. Suricate has outsped every Alakazam that he's gone up against so far. She's gone up against so far. And I think there's only been like one or two. And I know she's been outspeeding Kadabras as well, which makes sense because she's outspeeding Alakazams as well. Will that run continue? Yes, it will. With a Muscle Band and a nice super effective move, that should probably rip the Alakazam a new one. Cool. I'm happy with that. Wish I could even just bowl around somewhere and like catch stuff, but I'm pretty sure I've caught everything that I need to, with the exception of stuff like Mew and Celebi, for this point in the game. I did not pay attention to what she was using. I think he was sending out Toxicroak. I guess Rampart's my only choice. Shouldn't be too terrible. Makes me wonder what ability this thing has. It has Dry Skin. Because the other ability that it could have is Anticipation, and it would have shuttered because I had a Earthquake on this set. Let's go with said Earthquake. Sucker Punch, really? You don't have a fighting move? I feel like you should probably have a fighting move. Well, I would say that Toxicroak's well and truly met its match. Later's Froggo. It's a weirdly shaped Froggo. Unless it's supposed to be like a toad. It would make sense for it to be a toad, because like some of those can be poisonous, but there are poisonous frogs as well. So it could be one or the other. How do we deal with Bronzong? If I had Flamethrower, I'd kick its ass with that. I think we want to go back into Suricate and just Shadow Claw again. I think that's literally the only thing I've got going for me here. Oh no, I can Shadow Ball it. I'm not too sure what this guy wants to be going for with his Bronzong. So if I like go for Nasty Plot, he could put up a light screen or something like that. So I'm just going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. It's not going to be much point in getting that +2 special attack if he's going to protect everybody from special attacks. Going straight for the Iron Head. Okay. This thing doesn't have a great deal of attack, so this should be fine. Fucking seriously? Is Ghost Trick's defense really that low? That's kind of lame. Okay. Let's give Bertha a crack here. Do I want to go Bug Bite or Mark Punch? I think we go Bug Bite just because it's more powerful. It's got the stab on it and stuff like that, and Technician would just boost it further. At least she's got some screen time. Still kind of annoyed by it. I do actually kind of wonder now if it's worth throwing Iron Head on my Bronzong now. Might not be a terrible idea. Okay, so right on. It could have a grass move and kick Spearman's ass. It's pretty slow though, so I might be able to outspeed and get in a Seed Bomb, which should just rip this right out the game. So let's give this a shot. I keep wondering if Saturn is a male or a female, but I'm pretty sure Saturn is a male, but just is coded to have female Pokemon. Also, you were supposed to die from that. You were supposed to die from my Seed Bomb. Spearmint, you were not supposed to die from Stone Edge. Fuck you, game. Asshole, Bertha cleanup. And before this fails to knock out. I think both of the knockouts that he's gotten on me in this battle so far have been just a little bit bullshit. As we see frickin' Octillery about to come in, and I've already lost Spearmint, so that sounds like an absolute romp. Let's just stay in and put up a Reflect, I guess. Oh, Flamethrower. Okay. Well, that's running off of the special defense on Bertha, so she might be able to tank that. Not quite as well as I would have liked, but I can at least get in an attack. Alright. I'd like to avoid sending in Suricate just because she's showing off just a little bit. But what else can I send in? I think Pompode will do the trick. There's no reason for me to believe Octillery's got a ground move. So I think we go Poison Jab. Actually, which of these is the strongest move? Check moves. 80, 80, 90. That doesn't have stab on it though, so it's one of these two. I think I'll go poison jab, just to give it a chance of poisoning. I think that's probably better. It survived, and there was no poison. Lovely. It's a good thing commanders don't know how to heal. Alright. Hurry up. Munch on your... Oh, I was going to say munch on your apple, but I forgot I gave you a pile of... I gave you a piece of Grimer to feast on. That's totally what it is. It's literally just a little pile of Grimer. It's the same color and everything. It just isn't sentient. Uh-huh. Yep. Do I get to go to Lake Verity? Because if I do, then that, I mean, it pads the segment out enough, I suppose. Let's, go and have a look. Verity's the one near, near whatchamacallit. Completely forgets the name of the hometown in this game. It's Little Root. I think there's some trainers in here, actually. Yeah. That's gonna... I'm not too sure if I even want to do those on screen, because they're probably too under-leveled at this point. But, I certainly did forget that those existed. I only remembered because I'm also watching, Jish's Platinum playthrough for, like, the 12th time or some shit like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal. Might as well switch things up just a little bit. Bring Tidal back in. Are you 52? No, you're still 51. Okay. In that case, Jaeger's probably not going to be coming with. In that case, I will just bring Tidal in over Surikate, because I don't think there's any other 53s on the team. No, there's not. So Surikate's being a bit of a show-off. I'll give her a bit of a rest. And I think I'll just bowl in with this sort of setup. Tidal might be useful somewhere. Where do you get the Ice Beam TM? I'm kind of curious. I think I was supposed to look something up as well while I was in the middle of fighting, but I completely forgot to, and I've gone and completely forgotten what it was I was looking for in the first place. As well, I've also forgotten to grab Tropius out here, because I need to fly over to Little Root Town. So yeah, the only other Pokemon that are available to me right now that I have chosen against catching are Mew, Celebi, and Jirachi. And we'll be actually running past Mew here in just a moment. Yeah, I actually want to go to Sandgem Town so I can put Tropius away. Okay, so there's that out the way. Alright, let's see how terrible this is. Yeah, let's just ignore that Pachirisu, because that's assuming that's a completely inconspicuous Pachirisu. Or is it conspicuous? I'm not too sure. Okay. I think I actually did need Tidal for this anyway, because I need to surf. Alright, looks like we've got a couple of double battles that we need to deal with here. So I guess lead with Tidal and I guess Bertha? Yeah, I think that'll do the trick. Alright. Let's see how terrible this is. Well, at least they're accepting of the fact that they are only there to keep me from ruining their plans. They don't actually care too much about beating me. Oh boy. But Bertha just kind of got her shit fucked up there. I found out while I was looking through the move changes part of the paste bin that some kind of engine limitation actually prevented Hurricane from having its 30% chance of confusion. So it's literally just a powerful flying move. That's all it actually is in this hack now. Dragon Pulse to get rid of the Beautifly. I can Power Gem the Beedrill, I guess. Fails to knock it out. You're getting the Roar Beam to the face. No. Dragon Pulse to the Beedrill, and then Power Gem to the Butterfree since it's quite weak to that. And Endeavor. Is that it? Okay, cool. Quick heal. survive Bertha, because for some reason, its big special defense stat was not enough to survive a Hurricane. Hurricane, pretty sure, is a special attack anyway, so... move Bertha out the way, I'll have Tidal, and I guess... Do I want to go Spearmint lead? Let's have Ghost Trick lead. These two seem to work out pretty well in the last encounter. Serious Sam, the last encounter. That does not exist. It might. I've got no idea. Because there is a first encounter and there is a second encounter. Okay. Knock these two out. They both tanked with like 1 HP. Jesus Christ. I can just taste the salt building within Pimp Knight's frickin'... That could have... Okay, I'm just going to bail out on that because that was not going to come out right no matter how hard I tried. Hello, Mothim. You're getting a Aurora Beam to the face. The sooner I get rid of Aurora Beam, the better. Hello, madam. Hello. Okay. Kick your ass. Kick your ass. Yep. There we go. Okay. I need to quickly heal. Okay, who the hell do I lead with? Before in case there's like a cutscene here, I should probably... I guess I'll lead with weapon 51s, even though probably not a good idea. This isn't even a double battle, what am I on about? Actually, no, she might probably lead with, like, Golbat or something. Or Crobat. I feel like Rampart's probably a good idea. And random time card, because I had to get called away for something. It, wasn't too terrible, shit did not go south, everything is fine, nothing is ruined. I think. We're about to find out. We've still got to fight Mars. I've not seen what she leads with here yet. We're about to find out. You just lied straight to my face, you mad cow. Did I save state before this? I feel like I didn't save state before this. We're going to find out one way or another. Let's see how shitty this ends up being. Hopefully it doesn't end up being shit, but let's see what happens. Oh boy, Crobat, just as I predicted. Is Crobat even something I can encounter in the wild? Now that I think about it, I suppose I should probably go and have a look. Also, fuck you, game. Oh, fuck you, game. Did you seriously do that? You just gave... You fed me a bone, and then you just took it all away from me. Oh. You did it twice in a fucking row. Are you shitting me right now? I've gotten Quick Claw off twice in a row, and on both occasions I have missed with Stone Edge. This, yeah, fucking cop that. Fucking, my god. If I found myself completely incapable of beating this Crobat with Stone Edge, I was just going to reset on the spot. And I would leave that in there just to show off how terrible that was. Oh, she's got a Bronzong too. I guess everybody just kind of has a Bronzor as a obligatory piece of the team. I don't know why this didn't occur to me, but Bronzor is weak to Dark. It's, I guess I must be still, I guess I was still in Gen 4 mode, thinking that Dark wasn't going to hit Steel super effectively, but nope, this will certainly do some damage. Wait, what? Okay, I thought that it made the sounds... Hang on, let me listen to this again. I thought it made the regular damaging sound. Oh, no, it didn't. That was weird. I don't know what the go was with that. That might do a bit of damage, actually. How much? Oh, no. Sweet fuck all, as usual. It's, lending itself more to the idea that I should probably put Iron Head on this thing over Gyro Ball. My Bronzong, rather. Hers, on the other hand, can, go chime its way to hell. and piss everybody off there. Alright. What else has she got besides the bloody cat? Kangaskhan. I might as... yeah, that's not... I'm not too sure here. Kangaskhan has a pretty decent array of moves that she has access to. I think we'll go Rampart. I think Rampart might be a good option here. I feel like I should probably hold on to Rampart for the Perugly. I'm just not too sure. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I just realized she's got rocks up on me. Bertha is not going to like coming in on those rocks. Fake out, because all this really is stalling, because she's not beating me. Hi, Hammer Arm, that's a good move, but I've got Solid Rock, so you're not doing shit to me. I wish I could take advantage of that speed drop, but I'm just kind of using Hammer Arm myself and lowering my own speed. The difference here, though, is that I might actually have a... No, I actually don't have a knockout. That is fine. I'm just going to go ahead and Earthquake and kill her that way. Yes. Yes. This is going a bit slower than I feel like it should be. Probably because of the, like, wasted times and, like, all the wasted turns and stuff like that, and failing to knock stuff out in one hit. Might have to go back and, oh, hi, Yanmega. That thing's probably got a grass move. I would love to smash that thing with a Stone Edge. It's probably not happening. No, but I can hit it with a Power Gem at least. That'll do. I'm curious as to what this Yanmega actually has for a moveset. I think its abilities are like... It can get Speed Boost. I don't remember what the other one is. Let me see. Yanmega... Oh. Okay. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's dead in one hit. That will leave the fat cat. The fat cat. This stupid thing. Let's try Mark Punching this thing. I feel like this might not be a bad idea. Worst case scenario is I get smashed in the face or something like that. I want to put in some damage here on this thing anyway, so let's get a Mark Punch going. Whatever it has to serve up to me is probably knocking me out in one hit, but I've got the... Oh, is that a crit? Is that a crit? Is that a crit? Yes, that's a crit. Bertha, you beast. That was pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. I guess RNG's has decided to throw me a bone after all. Yep. Mm-hmm. Lovely. Now, I can't go up to the lake up north near Snow Point, which I think is Acuity, because I'm pretty sure you need rock climb to get up there, so I think that the plan is to... Yeah, I think the plan is to just go up north. I think I will probably need to knock over Candace, who's the gym leader over there in Snow Point City, and then from there... Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, it's there. I thought that Pachyrisa just randomly went missing, and I was just like, hold on a second. You know what's weird about Starly? Every time I look at Starly, I, for some reason, have trouble telling whether it's regular or its shiny form, even though I really shouldn't. Because, like, regular Starly is kind of like grey in colour, while a shiny one is brown. It's like a light sort of shade of brown, and yet I, for some reason, still find myself having trouble telling the difference. I've got no idea. Okay, so I believe the plan for the next segment is we've got to go up north through the snowy route. I believe it's 218. I think from there we're going to go to Snow Point City. We'll probably have a bowl around there. We're going to knock over the gym leader. That should give us access to rock climb, and then we can go up to the lake, do that sort of stuff, and then we go back to Veilstone, bowl around in the building there, and then I think we go from there up the Spear Pillar and finish up the Team Galactic part of the story. I think that'll be the thing. Hopefully I can finish that all within the next week. You'll just have to find out then. So I will probably do some off-screen training. I might actually have something different going up on Saturday. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be a thing or not. I will give it a shot, and if it comes out pretty well, then I will probably upload it on Saturday. Otherwise, next time I will be trudging through some snow. It's going to be so much fun, isn't it? God damn it, the fucking snow.